So how can you do this problem in 30 seconds or less? If one sind is equal to 0.75 plunk, how many sinds are equivalent to 8 plunks? So we get 1s is equal to 0.75. This is x is equal to 8. So 8 is equal to 0.75x. X is equal to 8 over 0.75, which is the same thing as 32 over 3, which is 10 and 2/3. And the answer is D. How was I able to do this problem so fast? So we have 1 sind is equivalent to 0.75 plunk. So if we are to create two columns, this column is sind and this column is plunk, we get 1 sind is equivalent to 0.75 plunk. Now, how many sinds are equivalent to 8 plunks? So we have 8 plunks here and we have x sinds here. So what we do is we do the division. So 1 over x is equal to 0.75 over 8. And from here on, let's do the cross multiplication. So we get 8 is equal to 0.75x. And of course, to solve for x, we simply divide both sides by 0.75. And those will get cancelled. So you're just left with x, which is equivalent to 8 over 0.75. Now, there are multiple ways of proceeding with this problem. So first things first, you can see that 8 over 0.7 is roughly 10 to 11, right? Roughly. Because you have $8 and this is roughly 70 cents. So how many times the 70 cents goes into $8? Roughly 10. And look at multiple choices. This is 1, 6, 7, so 10. So D is the answer from here. That's the first option. Second option is long division. Highly do not recommend on the SHSAT. It takes forever unless there's no other way. What is the best way? I suggest the best way is 8 over 0.75 is to try to convert the bottom into something more or less even. So let's multiply this by 4 over 4. Now, I do know that 0.75 multiplied by 4 is equal to 3. So here, 8 times 4 is equal to 32. 0.75 times 4 is equal to 3. So I know that. Now, if you do not know that, so it's 0.75 times 4. The same thing as it's 0.7 times 4, which is equal to 2.8, and 0.05 times 4, which is equal to 0.2. When you add them up, you get 3.0 even. Now, 32 over 3, that's equal to 10 and 2/3, which is 10 and 6/6, right? Whatever. Repeating, the answer is D. That's it.